Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I would like to jump to another lesson which is very interesting and important, and this lesson is for common core students. The title of the lesson of today is, as you can see, is talking about your hobbies in English. When you want to get to know someone, ask about their hobbies and interests. Talking about hobbies means you can share details about yourself and discover shared interests and free time activities, which means the activities we can do in our spare time, in our free time. And you can talk about your hobbies, which means it's as if you're trying to express what you like and what you dislike. I mean about hobbies. Of course, we have some phrases we can use here, but before talking about phrases, we need to talk about questions we can ask, some questions we can ask. قبل أن أمر للحديث عن الأسئلة التي بإمكاننا أن نطرحها في تعبيرنا عن غاية هذا الدرس، بداية هذا الدرس يخص بطبيعة الحال الهوايات أو الأشياء الأنشطة التي نقوم بها في أوقات فراغنا. بطبيعة الحال هنا عندنا بعض الأسئلة اللي هي أساسية في هذا الدرس. The first one is, what do you like doing? What sort of hobbies do you have? And the third one is, what do you get up to in your free time? كما تشاهدون, what do you like doing? ماذا تحب القيام به؟ والسؤال الثاني, نوع الهوايات التي تقوم بها. أو السؤال الثالث, what do you get up to in your free time? يعني ما تقوم به أو الأنشطة التي تقوم بها في وقت فراغك. Later we have another subtitle which is very important, which is how to reply, which means we need to talk about the response, how to respond. Okay, we have some phrases. The first one is, in my free time for instance, in my free time I play football. In my free time I read English books. In my free time I read English novels, etc. The second one, when I have some spare time I go shopping. Okay, I go shopping, for instance. When I have some spare time I meet my friends. The third one, when I get the time I travel. When I get the time I travel. Okay, we have here, I relax by watching TV, listening to music, etc. Okay, these are some activities we can do. I relax by watching TV. I relax by listening to music, etc. You can express whatever you want, of course, to express your emotion. My hobbies are bird watching or playing sport, the same thing. But later we have some expressions we can use, but we need to respect some grammatical functions or some grammatical rules in order to deal with this. We can use, for instance, I'm interested in. إلا قلنا I'm interested in, شنو خصنا نديرو من بعد؟ تكون متبوعة إما باسم أو gerund. اسم يعني أي شيء، أي كلمة، ولكن تكون عبارة يعني وظيفتها أن تكون عبارة عن اسم، ولا gerund. gerund ما هو gerund؟ gerund هو verb وكنزيدوا عليه ing، بحال كنقولوا مثلا speak كنقولوا speaking. read مثلا وكنقولوا reading، read وكنزيد لها ing reading. نقولوا مثلا listen كنقولوا listening. كنقولوا مثلا swim كنقولوا swimming، إلى غير ذلك. I'm keen on هنا عندنا keen هي شي حاجة يعني enthusiasm، شغوف للقيام بشيء معين. نفس العملية تكون متبوعة إما باسم ولا بجيرند. و I'm into كتكون متبوعة كذلك إما باسم ولا gerund. I enjoy كذلك متبوعة إما باسم ولا gerund. You can add really or quite after for emphasis. هنايا بإمكاننا أن نضيف really or quite، نديرو إما really ولا quite after شنو؟ after I am. علاش؟ من أجل تأكيد for emphasis تأكيد. emphasis هي التأكيد. وعندنا مثال I am really keen on football. I am really keen on football. شفتوا هنايا عندنا قلنا نتبعوها بالريلي وجاي موراها keen اللي هو بطبيعة الحال adjective which means شغوف لكرة القدم. I'm really keen on football. The second example is I'm really into genealogy. I'm really into genealogy. The next activity we would like to talk about is about talking about hobbies in more detail. نتحدث على الهوبيز يعني بشكل أكثر. You can give more information about your hobbies and interests. نعطيو معلومات إضافية حول الهوايات ديالنا. The first example, I like arts and crafts. I'm a creative or practical person and I like doing things with my hands. This is an example of liking, you know. I like arts and crafts. I'm a creative or practical person and I like doing things with my hands. The second one, I'm an outgoing person and I like socializing, hanging out with friends. I can repeat, I'm an outgoing person and I like socializing, hanging out with friends. The third one, I enjoy being physically active and spend a lot of time playing sports and team games. I enjoy being physically active and spend a lot of time playing sports and team games. Now let's move to another subtitle which is seeing why you like your hobby. قتقول لنا علاش كتحب هذيك الهواية ديالك، لماذا تحب هوايتك؟ مثلا واحد كيبغي كرة القدم، لماذا؟ واحد مثلا يحب القراءة، قراءة مثلا الكتب باللغة الإنجليزية أو باللغة العربية، أو قراءة الشعر باللغة العربية أو قراءة الشعر باللغة الإنجليزية، لماذا؟ غادي نشوفوا هنايا. You can also explain why you spend time on your hobby to make the conversation longer and more interesting. Okay, let's do it. I really enjoy going to the gym because أحب باش نذهب مثلا الجيمناستيك، مثلا ممارسة الجيم جيمناستيك because لماذا؟ لأنه مثلا why it keeps me fit. Second one, it gets me out of the house, you know. It's sociable. I've met lots of new people. It gives me something interesting to do with my time. It's not very expensive and anyone can do it. Can do it. So this is the justification of why I really enjoy going to the gym. My hobbies are all creative. I have always enjoyed painting and drawing. Because my job is technical, it's good to spend time doing something completely different. Okay? So the sentence here contains I've always enjoyed painting and drawing. كنستمتع بالرسم. لماذا؟ Because my job is technical. بحكم نوع العمل ديالي مثلا هو تقني. It's good to spend time doing something completely different. يعني كيخليني باش أن من الأجدر باش نقضي معظم الوقت في القيام بأشياء اللي هي مختلفة. I enjoy spending time making things like clothes. And the last activity in this lesson is more words that you can use to describe your hobbies. باش نوصفوا الهوايات ديالنا هادو بعض الكلمات اللي هي مهمة جدا في هذا السياق اللي احنا كنتكلموا عليه. The first example and the first word is creative. The second word is fascinating. The third one, practical, cheap, enjoyable, relaxing, different, and and usual.